All right, hello everybody. Let me fix this camera real quick. A little bit too far down. All right, looking good. I'm gonna just go ahead and take a deep breath, center yourself. We're in yoga today. Just do the best you can with all the different holds. Okay, let's start with a few neck circles here. Back the other way. Good, and grasp behind, extend, and turn the head right to left. Good, and relax. Hands to first center. Breathe in and take them back. Breathe out, push them away. Breathe in. Squeeze the shoulder blades and breathing out. Good, last one here. And relax the hands down. Breathing, going overhead to one side. And then back to the other side. One more each way. Good. Back to your center position here. A few sunrise salutations here, so you're going to breathe in nice and high. Breathe out and bend over your knees. Stay there for a few breaths. Breathe in, come all the way up. Breathe out, back down. Bend over those knees, those legs. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Breathe in all the way up. Breathe out, back down. Good. Breathe in all the way up. Breathe out, hands back to prayer center here. Take a few breaths. Good. I want you to take those feet nice and wide. Walk them out. All right, we're going to breathe in and go down. Breathe out and down. Good. If you have a block here, you might set your hand on the block. If you can get all the way to the floor, that's great. You're going to plant that left hand. You can also plant on the outside of your right leg, and you're going to turn and open up here. Good. Back to your center position here. Breathe in and come up. Hands all the way up and breathe out and back down. Now alternate to the other side. Good. Back to center. And breathe in and up. Hands back to prayer center. Good. Angle your feet out just a little bit. Excuse me. You're going to breathe in. We're going to go to star pose, which is going to slightly bend the knees, and we're going to extend the arms and hold that pose. So breathing in and hold. Good. Breathe in and come out of that. Back to your prayer position here. Okay, we're going to do the forward folded star pose here. Okay, so you're going to have those bent knees. We're going to forward fold. You can try and grab behind your ankles if you want to. Okay, so breathing in, bend those knees and just hinge over and let yourself fall. Breathe in all the way back up. And release. Work through a couple balance poses here. Okay. Standing tree pose. Okay, so you're going to either have your foot here tapped on the ground, here on the calf, or up and in the thigh, but not on the knee. And go ahead. And down. Good. And we're doing the other leg now. If you're able to get that leg in nice and high, make sure you're also turning it open, okay? You want to feel like you're stretching out the pelvis here as well. And down. Good. Now we're also going to do one more balance pose we haven't done in the past few weeks, okay? Just a straight leg extended, okay? So if you need a chair or something to hold on to, make sure always with balance poses you have something there just in case, okay? And here, we're going to keep that left leg on the ground, right leg extended, okay? And just balance there. If you're feeling real brave, you can go in and try and hold it and stretch it out, okay? Even with the opposite hand. and down, and good. And we're going to the opposite here. Remember, just hold on if you need to. If you need to just stay here and just to work through your balance, then just stay there. Okay? Work your way up. Good. Have both feet nice and tight together here, okay? Just like that. All right, and we're going to breathe in and go into a chair pose, okay? So we're just going to bend back. Pressure stays through our heels, doesn't have to be too far down. Arms are going to go up near our ears, okay? Here you go, breathing in. Try to keep a nice straight line from the hands all the way down to the hips. Okay, come out of it. Okay, now we're going to go into twisting chair pose. So same thing, except you can keep the hands of prayer and put around, or you can put one hand on the opposite leg and kind of open up, okay? So start with the hands of prayer, breathe in, down to your pose, and then twist. Breathe in and come on up. Good, breathing in and back down to the other side. Breathe in. Good job. All right, we're going to go down into some of our mat work now. Okay, we're going down into our downward dog here. If you have issues with downward dog, then just release yourself into a child's pose. Okay? So breathing in, starting with hands at prayer center, breathing in, breathing out, folding over our legs. Slight bend in the knees. You can walk those hands out into your down dog position here. If you can, stay there. If not, you can drop down to the knees and go into child's pose here. Okay? But here we're going to just push back into our heels, back and forth. Good. So let's drop down and come into your cobra position first here. Okay. So leaning forward. You can be on the forearms as well if you need to be. Okay, get that head arched up. All right. Trying to create that arch in the back. Stretching out the front of the pelvis as well. And rotate back into child's pose here. Move into locust pose. So sitting back on the ankles. Okay, forward into your tabletop position here. And we're going to extend the right leg. Come back just a little bit. Okay, extend that right leg and hold. Okay, so breathing in. If you want to try a little bird dog here, you can try and do left arm extended and hold that. Now you're going to bring that leg all the way through. Good. You're going to be in this modified runner's pose here. Okay. Lean forward into that, stretch out the hips. Or we can stand up and be right into the runner's pose. Okay. So you can also stand and be in runner's pose. Good. You're going to drop your back left foot and you're going to come straight up. Arms like right by the ears. Okay. Bend that front knee a little bit. Forward facing foot. Okay. And you're going to be in warrior one there. Okay. This is should be feeling yourself pulling your chest over that knee. So you should have a little tightness there if you're in the standing position. Okay. If you're in the kneeling position, Come straight up into it just like this. Okay, balance is a little bit harder, stretch is a little bit lighter. Good. Breathe in, turn, arms straight into warrior two. You really need to turn and twist here. You should feel that, okay, through your whole body, trying to turn over those legs, okay? If you're in standing position, all right, back left leg is down, front leg is bent and forward, okay? You went from warrior one to warrior two. Now back down the left part of the leg into reverse warrior, okay? And if you are in the kneeling position, okay, reverse warrior is here. Good. You're going to come back to warrior two out of that. And then into your triangle pose here, okay? So right arm is on the inside of that bent right leg, and then the other arm is straight up above, okay? If you are in your standing pose, you went from reverse warrior here, back to warrior two here, okay? And down into your twisting or your regular triangle pose here. Good. Breathe in back to warrior two. And now take the left arm and go on the outside of the right leg and turn and twist. Okay. If you're in your kneeling position, okay, you went from here to warrior two to left arm on the outside of the right leg, turn and twist. Good. Now going back the way we came. So breathing in. Back to warrior two. Breathing in. Back to warrior one. Breathing in. Down to runner's pose. Breathing in, leg back. Into your tabletop. And then fall into your cobra. And breathe in back into child's pose. Breathe in back into locust pose. Good. Breathe in back into your tabletop. Okay, breathe in left leg extended. Hold that if you can, right arm out. Good. Bring the left leg through now. And you're in your runner's pose. You can lean forward into it. Also, you can step up and be into it. Here you go. Drop your back right foot and come up into warrior one. Okay. If you're in the kneeling position, keep the foot kneeled and come up into warrior one. Okay, breathe into warrior two. Okay, if you're standing, okay, breathing in from warrior one to warrior two is here. Okay, breathing in, going to reverse warrior, reaching down the back part of the leg. If you're kneeling, okay, same thing from warrior two here to down back part of the leg. Good. Breathing in back to warrior two. And then breathe in and take the left arm down on the inside of the left leg and open up. Okay. If you're standing, you're here, here, and here. Breathe in back to warrior two. And then turn and twist right arm on the outside of right leg and twist and bend. Okay. If healing, okay, you went from here to warrior two to twisting. Okay. Good. Breathe in the way you came to warrior two. Breathe in warrior one. Breathe in runner's pose. Breathe in, take the leg back. Breathe into one final cobra pose. Breathe in and back. Take your butt back to your heels into child's pose. Good. One more breathing into your locust pose here. Good job. All right, let's go into a frog pose here. Okay. So take the legs out wide. Come forward to come out of that, and then bring your legs together a little bit. Good. Let's go into seated position here. Butterfly kind of position. Both feet are kind of looking at each other here. It's not cross-legged, all right? Okay, and you're going to just drive and push those hips open. If you can open up your feet, you might be better at that. Some people can open them all the way up to the ceiling. You're going to cross the legs here. Okay, and we're going to do some circles first, okay? Breathing in, being strong, using our core to circle, low back, stomachs, obliques. Good. Now we are going to, we have our right leg in front of our left right now, just so everybody knows. Okay, we are going to turn and twist to our right. Good. Breathe in, come back to your center position here. And breathe in and take your hand down to the right side and the other arm overhead. Try and keep that left hip down. Good. Breathe in back to center. Excuse me. Now let's switch legs. All right. So now try to remember which way you circled, and you're going to circle back the other way with the left leg in front. Yeah, it's been like that for 30 minutes. It's fine. I'm just recording. Good. Now turn and twist over your left side. Thank you. Come back to prayer center here. Now breathe in, down on the left forearm, right arm overhead. Breathe in. Good. Let's go into some alternate seated poses here. Okay. All right. So first one, I'm going to sit forward this time. Okay. You're going to extend the feet out completely straight and lean over. Breathe in towards those toes. Good. Breathing in. Take one leg, put it on the inside of your, left leg inside the right leg. Okay, try to keep that left hip down and reach towards that right foot. Good. Extend the left leg out. Bring that right leg in. Try to keep the right hip down. And reach towards that left toe. Oh, man. Good. Take both legs out nice and wide and breathe in and straight down the middle. Good. Take a breath. Now lean over to your right. Breathe in. Now breathe in towards the left. Good. Bring the feet back together. Stick your left foot on the other side of your right leg and turn and twist to your right. Left leg out in front, right leg on the other side of the left leg. Turn and twist to your left. All right, backs down on the mat. Gonna take the right leg, put it over the left leg, and turn and twist your head back to the right. Try and keep the right shoulder down. Come back to center. Left leg over right leg. Turn and look your head to the left and keep the left shoulder down. Come back to center. Good. Both feet up. Grab on the inside of the thighs with the outside of the feet into happy baby. Go ahead and release back down to the mat. We're going to finish with Shavasana. Anything that you have not been able to release, you are able to release here. Let it all fall through you to the mat. Breathe in deep. All right, slowly bring your attention back to the room. Moving your appendages, your fingers, your toes. All right, thanks everybody for coming to yoga. Remember, today is Doris Collins' 100th birthday, and her video will be playing directly after this YouTube video, as well as, or not YouTube video, but exercise video, as well as pretty much all day. Thank you.